So Counter Collective is really aiming to create a network of female, non-binary, and trans lens-based artists. And so the goal was really just starting out kind of being a place to exchange ideas, to show each other work, and to showcase our work. I feel like there are not that many spaces dedicated to women in the arts. A lot of photography is dominated by men. And spaces in the Bay feel like they were very male dominated, whether that's galleries or collectives or similar things. And so I really started it kind of with the selfish intention of just meeting other like-minded people who were making work. And then it evolved into being able to showcase work and to come together to celebrate the work that we were making, right? So for the past 4 years, we've partnered with a lot of galleries, with different spaces, and like locations in Oakland and in San Francisco, to think about kind of how can we bring people together around our work, whether that's showing work on the walls, whether it's hosting workshops, whether it's hosting film screenings or panels and events, kind of all the programming around it, because I really care about making art more accessible, right? Both to the artists, but also to the viewers. This exhibition was actually one of the first where they came to us. And Ruth's Table heard about us through Harvey Milk, with whom we've worked with before, and they were looking to do their first photography show ever. And they emailed us and we were like, wow, this is an amazing opportunity. We heard their mission and we felt like it was so aligned to what we're trying to do, and also very different, right? A very different community. They have a really strong community, but it's really different from ours. And so it felt like a perfect melding of interests and ideas and kind of what we wanted to do together. And so we brought on Claire Pouginier, who's a photographer, and had shown with us before, and she actually curated this exhibition. So that was really exciting because we had our first guest curator, and we did an open call and similar process to before. We all obviously, it was very collaborative, and we worked with Evan from Ruth's Table and Ashley, myself and Claire. We all went through the submissions and all of that, but Claire really came up with the idea and kind of the theme for the show and was really behind the vision. So that was really exciting and really new for us. Yeah, I mean, we definitely would not exist without the galleries that we work with, right? And I think having physical spaces for people to come, again, is really our goal, because so much of our world in our generation lives online, and a lot of us communicate through Instagram and through social media and through websites, but there is something to be said about photography specifically being a physical medium, right? It's turning more and more online, and so having spaces that people can gather is a really important part of what we do. And bringing people together around art, right? So Ruth's Table is such an example of that, just given all the programming that they do, all the efforts that they do with their own community. And so the fact that they were open to us kind of inhabiting this space for a little bit was such a huge honor and privilege. The Mission is a neighborhood that has so much history and so much related to photography and art in San Francisco. And then of course Ruth's Table, they're just very art focused in a kind of completely different way than we're used to in what we do. So it was really, really cool to combine their forces and ours to make this show happen. And again, more generally, it's also about kind of just bringing communities together around art and having spaces that people can come and celebrate each other.